Are you really Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
Crikey! Sure am. Now suck my fucking dick.
Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video here on It's Raining Blood's channel. Of course, that is my channel, of course. And I'm here to give you my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion 6.9 June 9th, of course, and Osaka-Jo Hall 2018 pay-per-view review. This show just got off the air. Well, not just got off the air. It actually, I don't know what I was saying just there. Got off the air about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours ago. Yeah, and I was just doing other things, man, and so yeah, like I guess I wanted to take a bit of a break after the show ended, and wow, what did I think of the show, guys? Guys, today was such a great day. The All Blacks defeated France in a rugby game. I mean, my team, the All Blacks, representing my country of New Zealand, they defeated the All Blacks. I mean, they defeated France, to win their rugby game tonight. I wasn't watching it tonight, but I was aware that that game was happening, and I didn't watch that, of course. But I was like, of course, I'll wish my home team luck because I really was gonna watch this instead, and I'm not really a rugby fan anyway, so yeah. But to hear my team won, the All Blacks, that was awesome. And to add even more awesome onto this, we had this show right here, Dominion. Just wow, guys, this show was absolutely incredible for so many freaking reasons, man. I mean, I was waiting for this show since the end of Wrestle Taku Night 2 last month, because of the main event, of course, which I will obviously talk about. I can't wait to talk about that, man. And of course, and just the show, the card looked absolutely tremendous. I mean, and I did make a Facebook post tonight, kind of like after the show happened. It's and I'm gonna read what I said because I feel like I said something that's, well, it's my opinion, of course, but I feel like I said something that's absolutely incredibly true. Um, New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom 12, NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and NJPW Dominion 6.9, which literally just happened as I'm typing this. I did post this an hour ago, by the way, like in real time. Are three of the greatest wrestling shows I've ever seen. None of them were WWE, and they all happened this year in 2018. WWE needs to take notes seriously with NXT, ROH, and New Japan Pro Wrestling killing it this year. There's no excuse for WWE to be as shit as it is right now. And Vince, oh, by the way, I could swear in this review, just to warn you guys. I know I already just did, but I'm just, warning you again. Like, I could say the F word, even, some really bad words, but that's just me, like, expressing myself, and also me, like, quoting myself. So, I'll just repeat what I said. With NXT, ROH, and NJPW killing it this year, there is no excuse for WWE to be as shit as it is right now. And Vince needs to get off Roman's dick already. He's not over, and he never will be. He's not the guy, for fuck's sake. I doubt anyone from WWE will actually see this, but I'm just getting this off my chest. I hope WWE gets better soon. I really do. I mean, I will still watch and review WWE pay-per-views to make reviews for them on YouTube, but that's it. So I just had to. That was just something I wrote let's go, because man, this show is absolutely incredible. Like every match just had meaning, honestly, man, and everything about the show from top to bottom really was just absolutely amazing. And by the way, guys, my star ratings for all the matches are in the description below. If if you don't, if you want to know like my real thoughts on each match, in the description below. I mean, if you're still gonna, listen to my review, that'll be great. Okay, and I appreciate that. Like, thank you very much. But I just had there's so many things like that I got to get into for the show, man. Like what a show this was, man. It was just absolutely incredible. Like I'm stumbling my words. I've stumbled my words a lot more than I would have liked, honestly. Uh, but I'm trying my best. I'll still try my best. Uh, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else really I need to do. So let's get on with the matches. And oh wait, before the show started, well, not really before the show started, it was kind of like a pre-show type of thing. It was about 15 minutes before the show started. Officially, the guy who uh who runs New Japan, I think he's an American guy. I should search him up. Like see if it will say Harold Mage. I feel like I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I hope I'm not. Very sorry if I am. But Harold Mage, he was coming out. He was giving a pretty emotional speech. Actually, he was talking about how much he loves pro wrestling, and I just really remembered him saying about how much he loved pro wrestling. And by the way, he actually kind of looks like near the end of the Dark Knight when that guy who was like, no one wants to get their hands dirty. Fine, I'll do it. During the blowing up the boat scene, that I feel like Harold uh kind of looks like him. That was just what I was saying as I was that's what I was thinking as I was watching or listening to him, make his speech. His speech started off in Japanese actually, which was awesome, and then he spoke in English. That was that was awesome, man. I just like that was awesome, and I definitely like I literally just like tonight found out who he was, the CEO of New Japan, and I already have all the respect in the world for him. He's put on so many. He's running such an amazing wrestling company, like for real, and man, I would love, for like New Japan to like release and that's my only thing with New Japan is that there's only like New Japan World and every now and then they'll upload a match on YouTube. But I would love if they uploaded I mean not uploaded, but if they released like actual DVDs and Blu-rays, because who wouldn't want to own every single Wrestle Kingdom on DVD or Blu-ray? Like for real. Like seriously, and I guess all the Dominions, all the G1s, and of course all the Wrestle Kingdoms on DVD and Blu-ray. That's what I would love for them to do eventually. And maybe like for other matches, for like other shows, they'll just do compilations, or they'll just release every single thing they did on home video. That would be absolutely incredible. I mean, like I still love like my physical things, guys. I still like CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, like disc-based video games, even in 2018. All right, I said it. All right, it's still awesome to a lot of people, including myself and a lot of people. Like I said, I mean, man, 10 minutes, and I haven't even gone over the card yet, because I will admit I really do like want to be as in depth with how I'm feeling and in depth with how I'm feeling and give as in depth of a review as I possibly can. That's what I really, really like try to do with my reviews. Yes, my reviews are extremely long, but I love it like that, okay? That's just how I feel. And I hope you guys enjoy it, but if you don't, that's why I have my star ratings, okay? Well, I do love star ratings, but I do like, I try to make my reviews like as detailed as I possibly can, you know? Like, I just want to. Like, it's incredible. Like, it's just it's just how I feel, you know? And I lost track of what I was going on about, honestly. But, yeah, like, just this show was absolutely amazing, man. Like I said, amazing day today because of Dominion and the All Blacks defeating France. Nothing against France, of course. I am actually of French descent, so I love and respect France, of course, for that. I mean, in general, but anyway, I'm probably getting too off topic now. I'm trying to get as detailed as I can, especially while I'm in the moment, you know. So yeah, um, is there something I'm missing? I hope there's not something I'm missing, man. Dang. Um, but anyway, um, we're gonna go on with the opening match, and this match is the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match. We have Suzuki-gun, Desperado, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru defending against Roppongi 3K, Show, and Yo. This was the opening match, of course, and this match was a lot of fun, in my opinion. It was a really great way to kick off this event. I mean, you had early on in the match. Was it before the match started, or early on in the match? You had Roppongi 3K doing front sentons to the outside onto um, Suzuki-gun. That was awesome, and they replayed that, made it even more awesome. And this was just a fun match. You know what you'd expect from both of these teams, of course. And yet showing you doing everything, and yet Suzuki-gun doing everything, to win this match. But to a lot of people's surprise, Suzuki-gun actually retained the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. Like, so many people predicting Roppongi 3K, um, and even I didn't like post my predictions, but even I was like hoping for Roppongi 3K to win, but we got a really fun match, and both of these teams are to credit for it. So I ain't complaining about nothing there. Fun opener, and that's just the start of the surprises tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because holy crap, man, this show, I can't praise the show enough. I can't decide between this, Wrestle Kingdom, Takeover New Orleans, um, or even Supercard of Honor 12. I can't decide which of these shows was the one best this year, because they all deserve amazing credit in my opinion. And Yeah, and that was a really fun opener, I thought. And yes, Suzuki-gun retained by pinfall. Um, so so that was a bit of a surprise, but yeah. Um, so that's that match, and the next match we have another tag team match. We have Taguchi Japan, consisting of Juice Robinson and David Finlay versus Chaos, consisting of Jay White and Yoshi-Hashi. This was another really fun tag team match. Um, maybe maybe a little bit under time. Some people might think, but to me this was absolutely a fun match. Jay White didn't get that much offense though, as much as I, expected or wanted him to. But man, I was really impressed with these performances for the most part. I really enjoyed Toru Yano. I mean, sorry, I was on the that's the next match. Sorry. I really enjoyed um just the moves they were doing on each other, even if it was a one-sided match for the most part. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But yeah, just a really fun tag team match. Chaos didn't get as much offense in as much as you would probably expect. But the winners of this match turned out to be Taguchi Japan. Yes, Juice Robinson won this match, pinning Jay White, the United States champion in New Japan, of course, IWGP. Wow, I mean, I'll admit I was rooting for Chaos to win because of Jay White. He's from New Zealand, and I don't. This might just be me, but I don't remember anyone really caring that much about about uh about Juice Robinson. Now everyone is suddenly saying he's the next star of wrestling. Like what the heck? Are you kidding me? Like everyone is just suddenly on freaking Juice Robinson's dick. Like and everyone's suddenly a huge Jay White hater. What the heck, man? Like seriously. I mean, I might have just got me thinking that it might just me getting emotional, because I was kind of upset Jay White lost, but was what it was. I would love to see him. Now you think about it, he really hasn't defended that title. He's just been in these tag team matches for these shows. I mean, it was Sakura Genesis, it was Wrestling Don Taku, and now Dominion. But whatever, you know. I guess I think this is a sign that he will be defending that title soon, probably against Juice Robinson. And I hope Jay White retains. I don't think he will, honestly, but I hope he does. And I hope I end up reviewing that match whenever it happens, probably in the G1 Climax, which I actually don't fully understand, but dang. My throat's hurting already, man. Dang. But I'm still going strong for you guys. And yeah. So that was a really fun match, even though I wasn't a fan of the outcome. But yeah. Then we have the next match, the third match of the night. This was a match that I didn't even know was on the show. When I was looking at these matches, I guess I accidentally skipped this. But then it was coming up and I was like, okay. That's just how I felt. We have Chaos Again, Chaos consisting of Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano, who I was when I accidentally looked at this while I was reviewing the last match, versus Suzuki-gun again. Not the same members obviously, but the same group, the same stable. You know what I mean? Consisting of Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. This was another solid match actually. I really enjoyed like the resilience of Chaos in this match. That's what I was talking about before. You had and them just I guess kind of acting heroic. It really was like cool to see because you know me, I love heroic stuff like that. It's who doesn't like we all love heroes. That's it's just a fact, man. So yeah, um, but I really enjoyed this match. I mean, it was I wouldn't say it's as good as the first two matches, but it was still a solid match. Like this was the weakest match of the night in my opinion, and it was still really enjoyable. I'm sorry guys, I am really tired. It's 2 a.m. now. Like it's literally 30 seconds before 2 a.m. as I'm speaking in this review, and that will explain me being tired and if I slur my words or whatever. Um, so yeah, sorry. Um, and yeah, but at the end of this match, Zack Sabre Jr. had a submission hold on Toru Yano, and then Tomohiro Ishii was coming in to break it, but Suzuki got him in his own submission hold, and and I don't know if Toru Yano passed out or actually tapped out. So Suzuki-gun got the win in this match. So good for them. It was a fun match, and just like every single match on the show, man, like every single match on here was just awesome, man. And so yeah, then we go on to one of so many freaking excellent, amazing matches. Holy crap, man. Anyway, next up we have a three-way, triple threat. I guess they're just calling it a three-way in New Japan Pro Wrestling. A three-way match for the Never Openweight Championship. Hirooki Goto defending against Michael Elgin and Taichi. This match, in my opinion, was great. It was awesome. I loved the stuff that Michael Elgin and Hirooki Goto were doing. Even the stuff that Taichi was doing. Like, everyone online was getting so annoyed with Taichi. Like, the beginning of the match, well, pretty much the whole match even, he was just going in and out of the ring to let Goto and Elgin go at it. But for what Taichi did, honestly, I enjoyed what he did, okay? It was just an awesome triple threat match with just good stuff and and um and you had Algen and Goto just getting frustrated with Tai Chi every time he kept you know getting out of the ring. They're like, "What the f, man? You stop doing that." But yeah, it was just all part of his quote unquote master plan, I guess. But during the parts where it was just during the parts when it was just Goto and Elgin were excellent, and the parts with Taichi were also excellent. I mean, you had Elgin doing like a front send on flip thing over the rope onto the outside onto both guys. I think I hope I'm remembering that correctly. That was awesome. And Michael Elgin doing an awesome German suplex, I think, into a pin combo onto Goto, which resulted in him kicking out. And yet Taichi trying to steal the opportunity whenever he felt he had a good chance. Yeah, it was just an awesome triple threat match in my opinion. And the ending, man, this ending was it was really cool. To me, it was pretty surprising actually. Yeah, cause yeah, um, cause Michael Elgin onto Taichi. Um, I'm just trying to search up what Elgin bomb. Yeah, I believe he did the Elgin bomb onto Taichi to win this triple threat match and the Never Openweight Championship, which Hirooki Goto won from Wrestle Kingdom. So that reign is over, and that's not the only reign that was over from this man, from the show. There's a lot more I'm getting into with that, man. Like for real. Um, I mean, and I don't know if Hirooki Goto has lost it and won it back since Wrestle Kingdom 12. That's just what I'm assuming, because I did watch Wrestle Kingdom, of course, and I know he did win it, and yeah. So congrats to Michael Elgin. I've always been a big fan of Michael Elgin, honestly, ever since that match with Davey Richards at, I believe it was ROH Showdown in the Sun Day 2 from 2012. Like, ever since that match, like, I've been a big fan of Michael Elgin. I was like, oh, cool, Michael Elgin's in this match. That's how I feel whenever I see Michael Elgin in a match on a show I'm reviewing. So yeah, good for him, and hopefully his reign goes well. And it's nice to see him, winning these titles here. So yeah. Then we have oh yeah, and you had Goto, Hirooki Goto showing his respect to to uh to Michael Elgin, of course. Um, So that was nice. I love showmanship. It's just like I said. I love heroic stuff. Why wouldn't I love showmanship stuff if that's a thing? So yeah. Uh, and then so that was that. Congrats to Michael Elgin, of course, like I said. Then we have the next match. We have the IWGP Tag Team Championship match. We have I can't pronounce this correctly for the life of me. Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of Evil and Sonata. I'll get on to Evil later on, actually. I almost forgot about it, like just when I was about to review this match, I remembered that thing. We'll get onto that later on. Defending against the Young Bucks, consisting, of course, of Matt and Nick Jackson. This match was absolutely awesome. These two teams are amazing. Like, no reason not to expect anything less than an awesome match from these guys. It was back and forth. It was had tons of psychology. It was just tons of fun. You didn't know who was going to win. There were times when you legitimately thought people got hurt. Like, I'm starting to think maybe Nick Jackson literally got hurt in this match because I saw Matt who was like, "Come on, you have to get up," Like that might have been for real, like not part of the thing. that might have been for real, and if it was for real, that was just it's cool, man. Like it really is cool. Um, so this match was awesome. It was back and forth all the way, and I absolutely loved it for that. And you had the Young Bucks trying to do their finishing move, but they couldn't like get it on because like some of the knees were hurt from them, you know. And it was back and forth, didn't know who was gonna win. And then at the very end, the Young Bucks managed to do their finishing move, and they win the IWGP Tag Team Championship. That was awesome. I expected them to win, I'll be honest, and I'm glad they did because the Young Bucks are so freaking awesome. I love the Young Bucks. Who doesn't love the Young Bucks? Only anti-smarks. Seriously. So, yeah. New champions. It was just an awesome moment. Awesome match. And that bundles with an awesome moment. And I'm getting really tired now, but I'll try to go another half an hour. Um, so yeah. And what's next? So yeah, I'm so happy for the Young Bucks. Congrats to them, of course. The IWGP Tag Team Champions. They were the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Now they are the main IWGP Champions. Huge improvement from Wrestle Kingdom for the main Tag Team Championship. You know what I mean? Assuming that that's the main. Championship, uh, not the uh, not the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Wow, I'm really dead tired. I'm still gonna go for a shower after this though. I'm sorry guys. Then we have the next match, another tag team match, and another awesome one at that, in my opinion. We have six-man tag team match. We have Hiroshi, Tanahashi, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio Jr., of course, because that's his New Japan name. It's cool seeing Rey Mysterio in here wrestling in New Japan. He wrestled for he wrestled at both Royal Rumble shows this year, and here he is in New Japan, just like Chris Jericho, man. Chris Jericho doing both WWE and New Japan. That's awesome. Now Rey Mysterio too. That's incredible. Uh, and they were facing the Bullet Club, consisting of Cody, Hangman Page, Adam Page, and Marty Scurll. Just a really fun match. Just borderline great match, in my opinion. A lot of fun, You had the legends just doing everything they can to pull out a victory, and it wasn't really back and forth. Like the Bullet Club got hits in, but this really was all about the legends, the legend team. Tanahashi, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Rey Mysterio Jr. Just showcasing them, letting them do their stuff, and the Bullet Club, they put them over, of course. Yeah, Cody, very last second, did the crossroads on Jushin Thunder Liger to pick up this victory, and it's really cool to see. I know it's part of a tag team match, of course, but it's cool to see Cody versus Rey Mysterio here in a New Japan event. Because they're former WrestleMania opponents. They fought each other at WrestleMania 27, and here they are having matches against each other for this pay-per-view, for this event, and that was awesome. You could tell, kayfabe-wise, of course, that the Legends were disappointed that they didn't get the victory, but hey, there's always next time, you know. And you guys did awesome. And I'm getting Facebook notifications. I don't think you guys can hear them because I have my headset on. Just something that a friend of mine said that made me laugh a bit. Good friend of mine. But yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah. So that was a great match in my opinion. Well, borderline great. Well, maybe it was great. Like, yeah. So that was that 6-man tag match. Dominion was amazing tonight, man. So yeah. And now we go on to the next match. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match. Will Ospreay defending against Hiromu Takahashi. You know what I love? Will Ospreay, his opponents from Wrestle Kingdom this year. It was a 4-way match. He was a challenger. He fought Marty Scurll, Hiromu Takahashi here, of course, and Kushida in that 4-way match. And he's faced all of them in singles matches since then for the same title. That was awesome. I just love that fact so much. Like, I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but that was awesome, man. And yeah, and this match right here might have been no, this match I think was by far like the best title defense match of his. This match, guys, Will Ospreay versus Hiromu Takahashi, was absolutely awesome. It was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely incredible, this match. Literally, to me, there was absolutely nothing wrong with this match. It was perfect from entrances to bell to bell. This match was everything, man. I love this match so much. And it's only the second best match of this night, honestly. I know, hard to believe, eh? This match was amazing, man. Like, for real. I just absolutely loved it. So, yeah. Then, so this match was awesome. Match started off with awesome high-flying technical wrestling, the good stuff that we all love, from guys like Will Ospreay, my boy Will Ospreay, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, honestly. Like, every time I hear Will Ospreay, I get excited, and I'm like, holy crap, Will Ospreay. That's how I feel, man. I just love Will Ospreay so much, and I was rooting for him to win this. He didn't. He lost the title to Hiromu, but man, no better way to end an awesome reign than right there, man. This match was absolutely incredible. I probably should have saved the fact that Will Ospreay loses the title. I should have saved it to when I get to the end of reviewing this match, but oh well. I'll still review this match. Um, and they took it to the outside very early on in this match. Will Ospreay dragged Hiromu to the sorry, I got hiccups. To the ramp, and he was trying to. They're both countering each other. They're both trying to get each other's moves off. But Will Ospreay managed to get out of it, and he ran. He got out of whatever Hiromu was trying to do. He got onto the ramp. He ran all the way up to the stage, to the entrance stage, and he ran all the way back just to do an amazing cannonball to Hiromu Takahashi off that ramp. That moment was it was freaking incredible, man. Holy crap, that moment was that moment was amazing. Amazing. So yeah. And then I think the ref started the count, and I think so, and then, oh yeah, and then, Will Ospreay he got the, what do you call it, what you call it, the ring mat, he took the cover off to expose the concrete, and he wanted to do something to Hiromu, but the referee was counting, so Will Ospreay was like, oh, I gotta get back in the ring, that's what he was like. Then, what happened after that? Then they both just went at it the whole time. Just amazing moves from beginning to end. It was just incredible stuff, man. Um, and just so many counters, so much fun. Just nothing. No flaws with this match, honestly. It was just absolutely perfect match. There was this one part in the match, guys, that made me go, holy I can't believe he said that, man. Because I know New Japan is like, I know they swear in New Japan, but I didn't think they would say a word as big as this, man. I mean, uh, I made a Facebook post about it actually. Uh, I did make a post saying this match between Ospreay and Takahashi is everything. Holy fuck! I literally made a post like that, and here's the part. And I made a post like right before that as well. Will Ospreay, guys, there was this moment when Hiromu Takahashi was chopping him, and Will Ospreay yelled out, and I'm serious, he literally yelled out, "Fuck you, little cunt." He yelled that out to Hiromu. That was like badass and just like crazy. Like I didn't think they'd be allowed to, well, maybe not allowed, but I didn't think they'd say like a word as thing as that, like cunt. Like dang. Like dang, and I'm kind of I was a bit surprised that Hiromu like wasn't shook by being called that, Like, cause I might have been, well, but if I was in his position, but but man, like, and then they just fought everywhere. Takahashi just was getting everything on Ospreay, and Hiromu Takahashi does his finishing move, 1, 2, 3, of course, to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. What an amazing match. Fuck you, little cunt. I still can't believe Ospreay said that. I mean, people were shocked when Kurt Angle mentioned TNA on the Raw after WrestleMania this year. This blew that out of the water. This was, to me, way more shocking than that. Even though I was shocked that Kurt Angle said that. But yeah. Um, What a match, man. What a way to end Will Ospreay's amazing title reign, man. I loved Will Ospreay's champion. Do they do rematch clauses in New Japan? I really hope so, because I really hope we get I would love to see another match between these two. I think Ospreay, out of his 3 Wrestle Kingdom opponents that he had singles matches against since then, um, I think he had the best chemistry with Hiromu. I really do think so. And so yeah, what a match, man. Like for real. Then we go on. I feel like there's something else I want to say. I think I've got everything. I mean, yeah. Then we go into the next match, the IWGP Intercontinental Championship match. Um, we have Tetsuya Naito um, defending the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, of course. Against, sorry, I was just typing some stuff, some notes. Sorry. We have next up we have the IWGP Intercontinental Championship match. We have Tetsuya Naito defending against Chris Jericho. This match, man, Jericho in New Japan, man, has been absolutely amazing, man. This this is why I love Chris Jericho, man. Like Chris Jericho, his matches just pull you in completely, and just he makes everything feel real. If that makes any sense, and that's why I love Chris Jericho to death, man. I mean, this match didn't even start. Chris Jericho did his entrance, Naito did his entrance, and before the match began, Jericho just straight up attacked Naito while he was still in his suit, and he did a freaking pile driver onto the announce table. And that was awesome. To Naito, and he busted him open. Well, not really busted it open, because he freaking screwed his eye up, man. Like, he really, like, I was like, dang, look at Naito's eye. Like, that's just how I was feeling. And this match was just absolutely brutal. Before the match began, I'm still, like, counting what happened before the match actually started for like me talking about it in the review. I count it as part of my star ratings, which I don't mention in my reviews mostly. They're in the description. I'm really tired, guys, but this match, Naito and Jericho, like it was so brutal. I mean, they were going all over the place, just brutalizing each other, uh, using table pieces as weapons, and a lot of other stuff I'm probably forgetting to mention. But the match uh, begins eventually. We have uh, we have Naito and Jericho. Naito was still in his entrance suit, by the way, so that was pretty funny. And it was like the commentator said it right. The first part of this match was Jericho annihilating Naito, and the next part of the match was Naito annihilating Jericho. Jericho. Okay, so first part was Jericho annihilating Naito. The next one was Naito annihilating Jericho. I said it right. Um, and this match absolutely brutal. It felt like a real assault, basically. It didn't even feel like a match, honestly. It felt like a fight, like for real, man. And you had Naito and Jericho going at it, well, mostly Naito, and yeah, it's just a lot of great stuff. Naito even did a power drive of his own to Chris Jericho on an announce table, and The crowd, by the way, the crowd was weird, man. I didn't know if they were cheering for Naito or booing him, because there were parts in this match where they're absolutely booing the crap out of Naito and just rooting for Jericho. And it seems like there are other parts where they were cheering hard for Naito. Like, this crowd is indecisive, man. Not trying to insult the people there, of course, but I'm just saying that, man. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. And this match was brutal. You had Jericho brutalizing Naito like the whole match. It felt real, of course. You had Naito land the what's he landing? He lands the uh Destino. That's his finisher. He does that once, I think, in this match, and dang, I'm really getting tired. Um, and you had Jericho doing the Wars of Jericho multiple times. You had, man, I don't think I can really describe this match any more than I already have. It was brutal, had you engaged, and the shocking ending. Jericho moves the ref out of the way. Well, actually, I think, okay, Naito actually attempted the Destino, but Jericho got out of it, and he managed to shove the ref out of the way for a couple seconds. Jericho low blows Tetsuya Naito when the ref's not looking. Codebreaker, 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho wins the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, bruh. I don't know if this will count for him as a 10-time Intercontinental Champion for WWE. Because if so, if WWE count it, then Chris Jericho was a 10-time Intercontinental Champion, breaking his own record. That was incredible, man. Great match. Great ending. I mean, just I so did not expect Jericho to win, man. Like, he really is known as the guy to put people over. I'm not trying to sound like one of those quote unquote smart wrestling fans, you know what I mean? By talking about putting over and stuff like that. I'm just saying my opinion. So, Naito loses the IWGP Intercontinental Championship to Chris Jericho. Dang, that was crazy. That was crazy. That means Jericho is sticking around with New Japan. That is incredible. Dang. I'm so tired. But now we get on to the main event. The one match we were all been wanting to watch this show for. We have the 2 out of 3 falls, no time limit match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. We have Kazuchika Okada defending against Kenny Omega. I still haven't seen their third match. I've seen their first 2 matches. The one from Wrestle Kingdom 11, which was last year, 2017. I've seen their one from Dominion last year that went in a time limit draw. But I haven't seen their third match. But I still wanted to watch this anyway, and I'm barely awake right now. But man, Kazuchika Okada, man, he was already like he already broke the record for longest single title reign for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and the most successful title defenses. He already did that. Heading into this match, he was still determined that he would win, and against Kenny Omega, his what people would say is his greatest opponent, and I'd have to agree with that for sure. And man, and I give like major props to Kenny Omega for his entrance. You know, paying homage to Avengers Infinity War. That was awesome. He had him talking to Kota Ibushi, um, and he was saying, "What did it cost?" And Kenny Omega said, "Everything." Like I was reminded of. I thought it was just something to remind me of Infinity War, but it actually was an Infinity War tribute. And yes, I'll call it a tribute, not a parody or something like that. I'm calling it a tribute. That absolutely was awesome. And for a huge Marvel fan such as myself, huge Marvel movie fan, I absolutely loved that. And I thought it was like unintentional at first, but then I saw on the screen um, that that the text font, I think it said Kenny Omega Bullet Club, maybe. I'm not too sure, but it was in the same. It was in a similar font to Avengers Infinity War. So that's when I kind of knew that it was like a tribute thing. You know, it was actually a tribute to Infinity War. And Omega comes out, then Okada, and you can just tell that they were a bit like you could tell that they had a lot of pressure on them, like because you could see that they were both like kind of breathing in, you know, because they knew they had a lot of pressure for this match to be like as amazing as everyone was expecting it to be, man. And and man, and like this match started, and bell rings. This long match is underway. It begins, just kind of reminiscent. Well, to me at least, it was reminiscent of their very first match from Wrestle Kingdom last year. Um, you had them going at it. You had them, technically wrestling, and you had them, just starting things off slow, but not too slow. I actually thought these guys put on a pretty awesome pace for what they did. And and wow, I've never reviewed an Omega Okada match until tonight when their fourth match happens, but I honestly have no idea how to review it. It was it was just absolutely incredible. That's probably not surprised to hear. That's probably not a surprising word to hear. It was absolutely incredible. It was amazing. Amazing might even be an understatement for it. It was these two, man. They they went at it, man. They did everything in this match. I can't even name all the spots, man. This was probably their best match ever. Seriously. it was it was back and forth nonstop. There were so many. There were thousands and thousands of counters, man, to each other's moves, finishes, moves out of nowhere, counters to moves out of nowhere. There are times where you think the match will go a certain way, then oh surprise, it doesn't go that way. It goes a different way. And this review is officially 1 hour long and counting. Very proud of that actually. And and they and just everything, man. You had I don't even know how to review this. I mean, I'll just name some of the spots. You had Okada doing that big boot thing on the rail that he always does to his opponents. That was awesome. And then you had him go all the way back. He was gonna do the dive, the crossbody thing he does, kind of following that sometimes. But Kenny Omega countered it with a V trigger. That was lit. And you had them going back and forth, and I'm getting Facebook notifications again, back and forth non-stop. So many counters, so much everything. This match was just everything, man. Like I said with um with the Will Ospreay um Hiromu Takahashi match, that match was only the second best match of the night. And the first one was this match. Of course it was. Yeah, and man, this match is just the epic thing that you're expecting it to be. Okay, it got slow at times, but it was okay. And when you watch this match, guys, this match turned out to be 64 minutes long. Alright, I think so, 64 minutes long. But trust me, when you're watching it, you are not going to feel that time at all. You just want to see what's going on next, what's going to happen next, and it's just incredible, man. Like, I don't even know, man. And you had Kenny Omega doing the Rise of the Terminators. I'm just gonna name some spots in this match now, not regardless of the order, and then I'll get to the falls in this match. Yeah, he did the Rise of the Terminators. I believe that's the name of his move. I love that move. He did that springboard body splash thing that put him through a table at Wrestle Kingdom this year when he had his match against Jericho. Omega did, and he did that to Okada and succeeded. And you had incredible counters, so many that I can't even name, to be honest. And this match was just balls out the whole time. It was just insane, like the whole thing, man. Oh yeah, and they got a table out. They didn't crash through the table though. Omega did stomp that table onto Okada though, like what Okada did to him at Wrestle Kingdom last year. It was just, it was everything, man. This match was everything. Just holy crap, man. And I guess I think it's just inevitable that there's gonna be spots I'm gonna miss out, talking about in this match. So I'll get to the falls now. The first two falls of this match, even the third fall, maybe, all these falls happened, and not that it takes away from how amazing the match is or anything, but maybe they happened a bit sooner than anyone would have liked. That's just how I feel, honestly. Um, Even though I was talking to a friend of mine who was also watching it, was like um like this match like the falls like happened sooner than we all like wanted, because I think you had Okada and Omega counter each other's finishes, and you had Okada roll Omega up for the first fall in this match. It was about 30. It was around 30 minutes into this match that the first fall happened, and then the next fall happened. Um, Omega more counters to each other's finishes. Like that's probably what was the case here. Omega landed what's it called? The one winged angel. Yeah, and oh, by the way, Omega, he did like a trillion V triggers to Okada in this match. Like, dang, overkill. Not that I don't love the V trigger. Not that overkilling means it's bad to me. Just saying that's probably how some people think of that. It was still awesome to see all those V triggers though. I mean, I sound like I'm downplaying Okada, am I? I hope not, because I actually love Okada so much, guys. I actually prefer him over Kenny Omega, but like just the hair over Kenny Omega. That makes sense. But I'm a huge, massive Okada fan, man. If you watch my old New Japan reviews, you'll know that I'm telling the truth. You know that I'm being honest, I should say. And this yeah, Omega got the second fall with the one winged angel, pinned Okada. Then the third fall happened to win the whole match, of course. Um, Okada and Omega, they looked like they were gonna drop dead, man. Like by the end of this match, like dang, they looked like they were gonna drop friggin' dead. Like, dang, counters and everything. Oh yeah, Okada, he did the pile driver, tombstone onto the apron and on the inside as well. Um, and after so many counters, Kenny Omega lands. Oh, he did the. Never mind. He lands the one winged angel for the last time in this match. 1, 2, 3. Kenny Omega defeats Kazuchika Okada to win finally the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and end Okada's 2-year long reign. I'm so I was rooting for Okada to win, but I made a post saying, you know what, I'm actually okay with either of these two guys winning because I'm a huge fan of both of them. I was rooting for Okada to win, but when Omega won, man, I I I wanted to cry honestly, man. When Omega won, like just he finally achieved his dream that he's been denied for too long, and I loved it so much. Man, Okada, I already miss Okada as champion, man. But I'm so happy for Kenny Omega, of course. Like, what a freaking match, man. What a freaking pay-per-view. What a freaking show, man. Kenny Omega, just seeing him with that title was just perfect, man. And and I was so happy for him. I just don't have anything else really to say, unless it's something I forgot to mention, maybe. Wow, man, what a freaking event, man. So, yeah, the show ended. I made posts about Kenny Omega made history. You know, he defeated Kazuchika Okada to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and yeah, so I did those Facebook posts. Yeah, the review is over, but I'm just gonna talk about what I did after this review. Um, I mean after the show ended, before I went to film this review, record this review. So Omega won. I made posts about him making history, and I was really hungry, so I cooked and made myself some cheeseburgers, and I masturbated uh, as well. Uh, then I cleaned up my mess. Uh, I'm being brutally honest there. I know, like I'm really being fully honest, maybe more honest than some of you people like. Then I went to sit down, to do this review, and I'm gonna let this review process. And during that time, I'm probably gonna listen to music. Then I'll probably have a shower. Then I'll probably go to sleep. Then I will continue working on my movie, Batman Reborn, releasing July 18th next month on the 10th anniversary of my favorite movie of all time, The Dark Knight, of course. So that's my review, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this really long review. This is by far my longest review to date. So, yeah. So, thank you for watching my Dominion review, ladies and gentlemen. History was made tonight. Absolutely it was. And I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my review. I'll do those things I said I was going to do. And peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day.